full disclosure, I'm very skeptical of this recipe.
Brussel sprouts au gratin. Hi everybody.
Hello.
As you can see today, we are making a dish. It's actually a side dish with some homegrown, hometown homegrown.
Yeah, farm-grown, fresh Brussels sprouts.
For the holidays, you usually have a mashed potato dish or some kind of potato dish. And you want to make a vegetable. Brussels sprouts, a lot of people don't like it. So instead of doing it, you know, you've seen a million videos where people just put it in the pan and they just roast it in the oven. How about adding cheese to make it more attractive?
I make perfectly good cinnamon and balsamic Brussels sprouts, perfectly delicious. But we're gonna try
It's
this.
delicious, but you know, like I said, you have mashed potatoes, you know, so you want something a little, and you want to make the vegetable a little more appealing. You know, you got little ones, you know, everybody loves cheese. All right. Anyway, let's just get
the
at
ingredients.
Okay.
So we've got Brussels sprouts. They don't have to be fresh like this. You can go to the supermarket and get them, you know, the regular way, but we just happen to get them fresh. So Brussels sprouts, panko breadcrumbs, heavy cream, Gruyere cheese that Jane and I grated fresh.
No, you did it. I didn't do it.
I'm trying to make it feel good. Garlic, thyme, paprika, flour for the roux, salt, pepper to taste, and butter.
And one. Wait,
And
I
one.
didn't get the garlic, but there it is.
It's in there.
Okay.
Okay, so the first step in this recipe is to boil the Brussels sprouts just to soften them up a little bit. So we're gonna boil them for like 6 minutes.
And look at this great towel for the holidays for my people. Isn't that the best? You can get this at Nicoletti's for the home, by the way. Just get in touch with me. I'll get it for you. So here are the Brussels sprouts boiling. Then what do we do after they boil, John?
Well, we're going to butter a baking dish, like so. And we're gonna cut the Brussels sprouts in half and we're gonna put them into this baking dish.
Okay.
Brussels sprouts have been boiled. We're just gonna have them.
I make John do the hard work.
She does. Do all the hard work. Boiling is just to soften them up just a tiny
Yeah.
bit.
You don't want to totally cook them. It's just a little bit. It's easier to cut that way.
Boiled the Brussels sprouts for about 6 to 7 minutes, and we halved them and put them into a greased casserole, pan. Now Jane is going to melt 3 tablespoons of butter, and she's going to create a roux with some flour, and then we're going to add some cream and some other stuff. So
My
Jane,
recipe and he's explaining.
well, you're going to do the work.
Okay. While this is gonna be made, I made a chicken dish that is only 4 ingredients, and I will actually put that in the description box below so you don't have to stop watching this, but it's a very good last minute, like wouldn't you say it's a delicious
Yeah, it's
chicken?
very good. It's like a brown sugar glazed chicken. It's really
Why you
good.
get
Oh, I'm sorry.
to look.
I also forgot to tell you, we are preheating the oven to 400 degrees.
So the butter is actually melting. So now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of flour.
Let's get it the same
I know,
time.
I will. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first time at the rodeo. Oh my God. And I've made a roux before, I know. And the trick is with the roux, you stir, you whisk, whatever, and you make sure there's no lumps. You do a little at a time. You don't dump it all in. I've seen videos where they dump it all in. That's not how you do it. Stop being fresh. You're old now. I could kill you when you're sleeping. Okay, so as you see, as we keep going and adding more, it thickens up. Alright, so now John is pouring in the heavy cream for me. And what was it? How much was that?
2 cups of heavy cream.
2 cups of heavy cream. Stir and stir, and we kind of bring this to a light boil.
Yes.
Right.
Add the garlic as well.
Okay. As you notice, we put in 1 clove of garlic. A lot of our recipes are supposed to 2 cloves of garlic. We don't like things garlicky. If you've been watching us a while, you know that. So we just put 1. It smells so good.
They
Right?
smell good. Even the Brussels sprouts.
I can't wait to have Brussels sprouts. Ooh,
Can I just feel the consistency?
You got it.
It's thickening up nice. It's almost done. I just want you to know that there's going to be a lot of edits to this because me and Jane had a little bit of a fight in between this video.
Who doesn't fight? Look, listen. You know how social media is. Everybody shows you their highlights. They don't show you the real stuff.
Right.
I should leave it in, but just to show everybody, you fight, it's normal. Don't think everything is great all the time. But for the most part, it is.
Right,
except when you put your elbow in my face. So we took the cream roux off the burner because it's really hot and you don't want it to burn. And it's gotten so nice and thick.
Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. Just give me a little bit of room, honey. Not much. A little pepper. Maybe like a quarter of a teaspoon of salt.
It depends. Some people like it more salty. You do your thing, you do you.
What do they call for a tablespoon?
A teaspoon of dry thyme.
And then Jayne's secret ingredient in every dish she makes is paprika.
Yeah, I like to put paprika in it. You put paprika in your
I do. I love
mac and
paprika
cheese?
too, so we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of paprika too.
Actually, I have a quick video, which I'll also put in the description box of a macaroni and cheese that John made, which was delicious. So this is what it looks like with the thyme and the paprika and everything in there.
So the next step is we have our Brussels sprouts that we already put in the greased pan. We're going to take the grated Gruyere cheese. We're going to sprinkle it over the top. Nice. And we really grated this cheese, but we didn't buy this pre-grated. I did this.
No, and they say that makes a difference. I don't know. They say that if you grate it yourself, it melts better.
It's so fluffy and
yeah, I have to say, when you did it, it looked like little pieces of like
angel hair.
Yeah, or like the stuff you put in gift bags. Like it's very light. It's very see-through. Yeah.
Okay, so first you do your cheese like so.
Okay.
About half the cheese. And then we're going to take this cream mixture and we're going to pour it in. We're going to kind of spread it around evenly.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Want me to push it closer?
That's Jayne's philosophy, is nothing has to be perfect.
But meanwhile,
which is not my philosophy, except her lighting.
Which is probably not that good in this video, but whatever.
Because it's just easier.
Okay. Oh, it's so thick. It looks so good.
It really is thick.
But that's what's gonna give it like such a good consistency.
It's gonna make it all gratiny.
Yeah. Cheesy.
Now, I still don't know if I am 100% behind the Brussels sprouts and the cheese, but...
Why? We've done it with Parm cheese.
Listen, I've been wrong about a lot of things, so it wouldn't surprise me.
You weren't wrong about marrying me, though.
And the jury's still out.
Okay. So you used half the cheese that was in there.
Because now the other half of the cheese is going to go on top of this.
Okay, so how much cheese was it all together? Was it about 6 to 8 ounces?
I would say it was like an 8-ounce block that I ground up.
Right. Now a lot of recipes say 6 ounces. I like to use 8. I like to make it more cheesy, so we probably had 4 and 4. Right? 4 on the bottom?
Yeah, there.
And then 4 on the top. So it's the cheese, you put the Brussels sprouts, the cheese, half the cheese, the roux that you made with the cream, and then you put more cheese. And this is an option.
It's optional.
So if you're cutting carbs, you don't have to put the panko. That's what we're putting in, panko breadcrumbs. The only thing that's in here that's carby is the flour.
Right.
So he's just using his eye. I would say that's about a quarter cup.
Yeah, a quarter to a half a cup, just to cover it.
Okay, John, so what are we going to do?
So now this is going to go into the oven, 400 degrees,
for
12 minutes.
Yeah, about 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
And I also want to heat up chicken. The chicken I made.
Right, because then we're going to actually eat it and have dinner.
Okay.
All right, so we'll see you in a little bit.
All right, so it's out of the oven. I'm so excited to try this. Is it really mega hot? Come on, Tom. Come on.
All right, you know what?
Mmm.
I really go.
Do this. People will love it. They'll say, oh, wow. I will eat my Brussels sprouts if they're cooked like this because this is freaking amazing.
Wow, really good.
Oh, we're going to try
All
it
right,
now.
listen. I stand corrected. Brussels sprouts are rotten. Who would have thought?
Let's say you're having a Friendsgiving. I'm telling you, they will flip out over this.
You show up with the Brussels sprouts au gratin.
Yep.
They will talk about you for years to come. They'll be like, oh, remember the time that so-and-so came with the Brussels sprouts with Gratin in 2021?
Alright, let's not push it. Let's go have this with our chicken.
Alright, thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe, all the stuff that she says.
He remembered all that. Aw. Happy holidays. Here's the bloopers.
Okay.
Just listen. Is it going?
Yes.
You see the time going?
Jayne.
Okay.
These are fresh Brussels sprouts. It's like a skeleton, it's like a backbone of an animal, like a prehistoric animal, like the spine. You want to do all the talking, but then you don't even get it right. I got news for you.
Told you.
They're delicious.
I told you. I told you. You should listen to me more often.
Are we in reverse?
Or did we just never notice? Leave that out.
Why did you move the wine bottle all the way from
Because it was in my face.
Isn't it belong? Okay, nice. This is actually delicious. Okay.
You're excited about the Brussels sprouts? What about cheese? You like cheese?